Rocket Lab has collapsed minus 5.91% to $68.28, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Tuesday, August 25th, and this is your complete global market briefing. It is a split session across global markets. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500, NASDAQ end down on tech stocks, investors weigh Iran moves. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is trading lower by minus 0.28%, at $7,652.86. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. NASDAQ 100 dipped minus 0.97% to $29,023. Investor sentiment is being shaped by tech drags S&P 500, NASDAQ lower as Iran tensions, Nvidia earnings loom, the spokesman review. Dow Jones ticked up plus 0.26% to $53,417. Investor sentiment is being shaped by tech drags S&P 500, NASDAQ lower as Iran tensions, Nvidia earnings loom, the spokesman review. DAX is trading higher by plus 0.73%, at €26,298. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500, NASDAQ end down on tech stocks, investors weigh Iran moves. FTSE 100 is little changed, hovering near £10,865. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Rocket Lab plunged minus 5.91% to $68.28 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that RKLB stock gains overnight. Rocket Lab advances Neutron's Hungry Hippo and wins new Space Force deal, StockTwits. Space Systems manufacturing solar panels, reaction wheels, radio frequency components is generating reliable cash flow that cushions launch market volatility. Any tactically responsive space contract win with the US DoD would directly boost near-term Electron revenue. The long-term re-rating catalyst is Neutron's maiden flight timeline. Honda is down minus 2.92%, trading at 1,696 yen. Equity markets are responding to reports that Honda Motor, HMC, expected to announce earnings on Wednesday, MarketBeat. The technical picture for Honda has deteriorated. The 1,594 yen and 24 sen level will be critical to monitor. It represents a key line in the sand for bulls. A break below could trigger further stop-loss selling. Manage your risk carefully. Nvidia dropped sharply minus 2.91% to $208.48. Equity markets are responding to reports that Nvidia earnings, RE chip leader Q2 preview and stock analysis Intellectia RE. The key number to track this week is data center revenue run rate. With Blackwell GPUs ramping across hyperscaler data centers, analysts are upgrading estimates, but the stock is priced for continued execution. Any supply chain commentary or China export restriction update could be the swing factor. The bull case holds as long as AI capex from Microsoft, Google, and Amazon stays elevated. Walmart is up plus 2.69%, trading at $106.49. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Walmart stock tumbles 9% after outlook disappoints Wall Street. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Walmart sits around $112.88. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view, always do your own research. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. On the geopolitical front, traders are reacting to news that S&P 500, NASDAQ end down on tech stocks, investors weigh Iran moves. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. Investor sentiment is being shaped by tech drags S&P 500, NASDAQ lower as Iran tensions, Nvidia earnings loom, the spokesman review. Turning to commodities. Brent crude plunged to $87.74 per barrel, down 4.81% on the session. This comes as oil prices fall as US rolls out global sanctions focused on Iran, adding pressure to energy markets. WTI crude plunged to $82.10 per barrel, down 3.42% on the session. This comes as oil prices fall as US rolls out global sanctions focused on Iran, adding pressure to energy markets. Natural gas ticked up to $2.79, up 0.43% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500, NASDAQ end down on tech stocks, investors weigh Iran moves. Gold edged higher to $4,696 per troy ounce, up 1.19% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that gold is a safe haven for investors, and how it can work in a diversified portfolio, Chase Bank. Let us give you our near-term view on Rocket Lab. The technical picture for Rocket Lab has deteriorated. The $64.18 level will be critical to monitor. It represents a key line in the sand for bulls. A break below could trigger further stop-loss selling. Manage your risk carefully. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.17, losing 0.08% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.36, losing 0.07% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 159.28, gaining 0.24% on the day. The move in the dollar reflects reports that gold price today, ZOR USD nears $4,700 as safe haven rally accelerates, markets.com. Before we wrap up, here is your watch list for the sessions ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.